What up? This is Robert Horry.
Horry, three-pointer. Buries it.
You might know me as Big Shot Bob.
To Horry for three. Oh, unbelievable. This guy is off the charts.
What's going on, Big Shot Bob?
Robert Horry from downtown.
Well, it's episode 270 of the Big Shot Bob podcast. B-Dawg, Brandon Harper, I'm Rob Jenners, live from the Dirty. Seven-time NBA champion Robert Horry back at home at his mama's house, being a good son. Just hanging out with mama for the week. Good for you for doing a trip like that unsolicited. Because if I have to listen to my mom tell me one more time, like, you don't got visit enough, and I'm like, yeah, I know. And it's like, she's in Florida, I'm in Atlanta, so I don't get to see her enough. But good on you, doing the good son thing.
You closer, man. I gotta.
Oh no, I'm much closer. I have no excuse except for I don't have Robert Horry money. That's my only excuse. You know? So.
Yeah, the other thing about coming here, man, it's hard to get here because you got to fly either to Pensacola or Montgomery, and then you catch that. Then you got to drive an hour and a half. So
it's a thing.
I know I have a week. I have a week in between where I need to be somewhere. So I said, let me just come check on my mother before I go out of the country.
Good on you, man. You're being a good kid. You're being a good kid. You're doing the right thing. How are you otherwise? Before we get into all this other nonsense, everything good in the hood?
Yeah, everything good in the hood.
Okay.
Hey, the funny thing is, like, when I come home, I have to make sure I don't go to all my favorite places, you know, and eat stuff I don't need to be eating because I've been working too hard.
I know. Well, okay, so you and I are both doing the same thing right now. We're both on like a hardcore trying to like eat better and lose weight and get ourselves in shape and all that stuff. We've talked about this before. Mm-hmm. What are the weak points for you when you go home?
Oh my goodness, fried food.
Oh, just the fried food?
Just the fried food, man. You know, fried foods. Like, we live down the street from this all-you-can-eat catfish place.
Oh, damn. So it's just
about
like,
right.
Yeah.
And it'd be so good, too. So I'm like, I'm not even, hey, I drove in like this and didn't even look at it. I'm like, nope, I'm not going to.
Head down, stare at the road, tunnel vision. When I go back to South Florida, there's a sub restaurant called Spata's. Mm-hmm. And it's like a bit. It's a very popular place in South Florida. If you're from South Florida, you know it well. But I mean, the sandwiches are iconically huge, but they're so good. So it's so hard for me to go to South Florida and not go get a Las Spata's sub. But I mean, when I tell you they're monsters. They take like a day to eat, but they're so good. So
the one thing I miss about the South though is I definitely do this. I will go to Hardee's in the morning and get me
Hardee's.
Hardee's, man. I love Hardee's, man. You know, I had to get me a steak biscuit.
Okay.
I had to get me a steak biscuit, and I get me some grape jelly and slap it on that joint. I had to get 2 of those. The biscuits be so buttery. So, you know, like other places don't have the steak biscuits like they have here. So I have to get that steak biscuit.
I've never done a Hardee's.
Really?
You never done Hardee's?
No, never done a Hardee's.
It's been a long time since I've been to Hardee's, but you know.
There used to be one open by us in Kennesaw, like the north side of Atlanta, and it closed down a couple of years ago. And I don't even know where there is one near us. I have to find one.
Hardee's that's like one of the main things that when I come to the South, I have to get that. You know, if I go to Texas, I have to get that. I have to get the Whataburger, the honey butter chicken biscuit.
Okay, it's like breakfast biscuits seem to be your Achilles heel.
Because hey, that's the one thing I miss. You know, my cousin Henry, who lives in South Carolina, he used to make the best homemade biscuits. Man, when you have homemade biscuits, there's nothing like, you know, I can't do that canned crap. I need homemade biscuits.
They're not terrible though. They're like the Pillsbury ones and stuff. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean they're not homemade, but they're pretty good.
They'll get the job done. But you know, Rob, you're right. You can get when you get somebody to take some time and put some love into making some homemade biscuits, then it's a different ball game.
I can sit there and eat biscuits and syrup all day.
Just all day long.
This man. Biscuits and syrup.
It's just biscuits and syrup. Yeah.
Hey, I'm a dirty South kid, man. You see that?
You grew up on it, man. I get it. I get it. All right. Well, I mean, our national nightmare has officially come to a close. I know it's but it's worth mentioning.
LeBron James.
24 days. We were held hostage by the LeBron James situation. Of course, everyone knows by now. LeBron James headed to Philly. Harp was on this one. I did not see Philly on my card. I think we all picked different places. I think I was leaning toward Miami. Rob, you were leaning toward Cleveland. Harp was leaning to Philly, and it ended up being Philly. There is I don't want to get too I don't want to say too far down the rabbit hole, but we're going to get pretty far down the rabbit hole on this because it's a little wild. The fact that he took a 49% pay cut to go play for Philly.
Yeah.
Of humongous pay cut. 2 years. I think it's just about an $8 million deal.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, while I'm not surprised, I'm also kind of surprised. So there's a couple little nuggets here that I want to get your guys' take on with this whole thing. For starters, 10,000-foot view, Rob, immediate reaction, LeBron in Philly, thoughts?
At first, I was like, You know, I'm always about the development of young players. And even though Maxey is not considered a young player, you know, but V.J. is. The way their style of play is going to kind of be hampered with LeBron being there. He's kind of going to be in the way. And I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just the development of those two guys, you know, because think about it. When Embiid came back, their productivity kind of, you know, went down. Now you got Brown. Now you got LeBron. You know, there's a lot of things like that that's going to happen. But who knows? It might make them better players also. So, but because I think the team is stacked. It's really stacked. And I'm happy to see they finally got a white guy on their team. Because they were the only team in the NBA that didn't have a white guy.
Okay.
So what you're saying is they're the complete opposite of the Lakers.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that. But I think it's going to be a really interesting season. You're going to see if it's going to bring some professionalism to that team now, you know. And I also remember that comment that Brown said about Bronny. So I'm really to see how that all that comes together. It's one of those wait and see things because is LeBron going to be healthy enough to complete a season? When I say healthy, I mean in the sense that he has the stamina to play 82 games because he's got a lot of miles on that body. And will Joel Embiid be professional enough to stay in shape, to keep his body right? And how the coach is going to have to put all those different egos and attitudes together to come out to play, you know, great team basketball.
Yeah. You know, I lean towards Philly because, you know, when they talked about, you know, I told y'all I never believed in what he was saying when it came to not ring chasing. I'm like, bro, you're at the end of your career. You want to win one more ring. You're trying to find the best possible spot for you to do that. And I just looked at Philly from the standpoint of the talent that they had and a place where I think LeBron feels as though he doesn't have to exert the most energy throughout the season. Now, the report is that they're going to start LeBron at point guard.
Yeah, so that's on there.
The only thing with that...
Rob looked like someone pooped in his cereal. That was that face.
The only issue with that I'm having is it goes completely against the exerting of the lack of energy that you want him to exert, one. And then two, I think you're taking away from the downhill quickness of Tyrese Maxey when he has the ball in his hands. He's one of the quickest guys in the league. And I think when you take the ball out of his hands the way I think they're going to take the ball out of his hands, I think you kind of take away from his game. His game is a lot of his game being so young is predicated on speed. He's one of the fastest guys in the league. And him being able to get to the basket and use his quickness to create separation, I think, you know, is one of the things that you don't want to hinder and take away. And so it's going to be interesting to kind of see what that looks like. I would assume that V.J. Edgecomb now comes off the bench. Because if you're moving Tyrese to the, you know, obviously positionless basketball, but, I mean, V.J. Edgecomb is not a big dude at all. So I would assume that you want to have some form of a bigger body at that 3 spot. But I don't know how they're going to situate this, but the fact that he's going to be like they wanted to be the starting point guard and be, I guess, run the offense, we'll see, because that's going to take a lot of energy.
Yeah, I think in that sense, I think Jalen Brown is big enough to play the 3. You know, because and then you still.
Who's your? Well, I guess LeBron is the point forward, so he's kind of your four.
You know,
Yeah,
it's just him bringing the ball up. You know, once you bring it up, you're gonna cut and you can get to position or whatever it may be. So, you said the best position is basketball, but here's the thing, though. It's like with LeBron and Embiid in the game, they can't play as fast as those other three want. No. So it's going to be really interesting. You know, that's why I say it's going to take a hell of a coaching job. And a hell of a psyche job, too, because you got to massage a lot of egos to make sure this system works, you know. I'm excited to see what they can do.
It's different if they were to have, because I think the other center they have is, Andre Drummond?
Is he there?
Is he still there?
Mm-mm.
He's gone.
He's gone.
So who's your backup center?
Great question.
What's that guy name? Piccolo? The dude they just signed.
Okay.
Is some guy because they just signed him, Anthony, and Dwayne Wade or whatever his name is. Wade.
Yeah, Wade from Cleveland.
Yeah, so they got those three.
Right. Wade is there. Yeah.
Here's my thing. It's different if they had a center who could run the floor. Mm-hmm. Like even if he was just a lob threat, who could run the floor? Because LeBron gonna find you. LeBron still has enough energy to be able to run the floor. Like he ain't a slowpoke. Now, you may want him to kind of conserve some energy, but he, even at 41, 42 years old, he ain't slow.
Yeah.
When you want to push the ball.
You know it's good for LeBron also? Going back east and the travel. You know, it's not as hard. You know, you think about all those teams, all those teams right there together. You think about New York, New Jersey, Philly. You take the train to New York. So that's going to help preserve his body a little bit too. Because you think about the only close game you had here is Golden State and the Clippers. But now if you have to go to Houston, Dallas, Denver, Utah, that's a lot of travel. So I think that's one of the reasons also that he had to go back east, you know, because that helps preserve that old man body.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to your point, LeBron running point was the rumor there. And the funniest thing was, so he did this, I guess, for the Lakers 2019-2020 season. Mm-hmm. Ran point, led the league in assists with 10.2 a game. You're starting to get a little bit of the mirror of that Lakers team with, let's see, LeBron at point, injury-hampered big man, defensive-minded head coach, and KCP. It's like it's pretty much the 1920 Lakers. It seems like, and then you've got. I mean, the weird thing. We'll talk a little bit about this, but him with the commuting. You mentioned New York. All the rumors that he's going to live in New York and commute via helicopter, which I'm not going to lie, scares the hell out of me after Kobe. Like the fact that you're going to spend that much time on a helicopter just so you can live in New York and play in Philly. I mean, the cost. Obviously, the cost doesn't matter. I'm still. I don't know, and like I already know you have a hang up with private planes. After Kobe, I have a very hard time just being like, let's hop on a helicopter all the time. You know what I mean? Now I get it; it's a fluke thing. Hopefully it never happens again in any kind of major situation like that. But it's terrifying. And I don't know how that's not in the front of his mind when his thought is, well, there's a helicopter in.
Yeah. I'm just not.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either, because there's too many variables coming in. You got to, you can drive with fog, you can't fly with fog, and so it's just so many things that to keep you from getting to practice on time. And you got a couple times where you late to practice, and that dissension starts. People are like, oh, fuck that. He ain't think he's LeBron James. Even though he has some ability to miss practice because of his age and what he's put in in his craft and what he's put into the game, but. It's going to be different. I don't think he's going to live in New York. I just think the rumors out there. It's a
weird rumor.
Yeah.
Yeah. I almost feel like that was done to stir up Philly fans to see how are y'all going to react to the idea that he might not live in your city. And the funny thing is most of the Philadelphia people that I know and I've talked to are like, we don't care where he lives.
That's the point. Like, what difference does that make?
Is he winning? Are they winning games? I don't give a crap where he lives. Live on the moon.
Yeah, I don't.
We win 55 games in the East. We're going to be happy.
I don't understand why that matters. The one thing I worry least about LeBron is the commute. Mm-hmm. Like, he's going to get to where he needs to get to when he needs to get there, and how he needs to get there.
Is he playing tonight? Yes. Okay, good.
It's just that's just little semantical type stuff that, you hear rumors and reports about to stir up stuff in other fan bases. Maybe Knick fans feel a certain type of way, try to figure out where he is to harass him and all that little stuff. It really doesn't matter. Is he going to be on the floor when they need him to be on the floor? How many games are they going to win? What seed are they going to have? And is this team going to be completely healthy for a playoff run? That's the thing that you kind of need to. If you're a Sixer fan, wherever you are, that's the thing that you worry about. That's the only concern that you should have. Where
Health.
he lives shouldn't even matter.
No, health. It's 100% health. Yeah. And then obviously all the stuff Rob brought up. You got to figure out how we're going to distribute the basketball. How's the offense going to run? How's the defense going to work? So we have some looming questions we're going to get to in a second. I'll just run through some of these other little notes here on this LeBron signing. Sixers are now tied for the third best odds to win it all per DraftKings. They were 20-1 before LeBron, 9-1. Now with him, the 76ers are expected to receive the maximum allotted 34 national TV games. That's absolutely no surprise. And Sweet Lucy's Smokehouse in Philly is already offering LeBron free ribs for life. So good for him. He's already got a free ribs for life offer coming his way.
There you go.
Honestly, my favorite part of this whole thing has been the memes. The memes have been wonderful. Twitter's just been on its game. The famous meme from Infinity War of Gamora and Thanos when she's a kid after he snaps his finger and she goes, "What did it cost?" And they had the meme of we got Jalen Brown and LeBron James, and she's like, "What did it cost?" And it's Thanos. I mean, honestly, not that much. it's usually something ridiculous. It's like, no, not really. We got them both for not that much. Quote from another Twitter post, which I loved. Shout out to Jalen Brown. He complained so much about being a second option that he went to Philly to become a fourth option.
One day.
From NBA memes, the 13 games LeBron and Embiid play together are going to be electric.
Yeah.
So Jalen Brown didn't want to be Robin in Boston, so he'll go to Philly and be Alfred. Also very good. And this one's out of line, but funny. The biggest battle in Philly will be LeBron and Jalen's battle for the last bottle of hair dye.
Yeah, that's when my boys sent me that one.
That's out of line, but
you know what, though? Look, this team, the chemistry with this team, I really don't think will be an issue. I really think, when you're Jalen Brown and you go from Boston to Philly, you're going to Philly with a Tyrese Maxey and a V.J. Edgecomb anyway. So even though you would be considered the number one option, Tyrese Maxey's still going to get his shots over there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? V.J. Edgecomb is on the come up. So you're still, in a sense, you're the number one, but you're not the outright. In a way, you're
not the first option in a lot of cases.
In every aspect, because Tyrese Maxey is over there. And he's a young guy, but he's not a rookie.
Well, and if Embiid is healthy,
that too.
You're going to have to feed the big man.
Yeah. So, adding LeBron to this scenario is, you were already in the midst of being a part of a team that already had a lot of talent. Now you add even more talent to it. So, yes, guys there are going to be some nights where it's going to be your night. Another night is going to be Tyrese Maxey's night. Another night it might be V.J. Edgecomb's night.
Yep.
And, depending on, they said Embiid promised LeBron that he would be healthy. I'm trying to sit up here and think, how you gonna promise? You can't even promise that to yourself. How you gonna promise that to another man? You don't know you don't know your body like that, bro.
I promise my appendix isn't gonna burst again.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that. And that was it. Like he missed a whole bunch of games last year, but it's like, well, a lot of that was because of an appendectomy. It wasn't like he hurt his knee in the shower or like overextended at practice or his appendix burst. Like you can't promise that away. You know what I mean? Like that's just shit that happens.
And then with the Bell's palsy, it always comes and goes. So you never know if that's going to kick in. So
you can't.
He's going to be waiting.
That's an empty promise, by the way. And it's not. I get his intention. His intention is, what do I have to say to get him to sign here? Right. Okay, I promise I'll be healthy. Okay. Right. It's good enough. That was a concern, according to a lot of reports, of LeBron was Embiid's health.
Of course, it should be. It should be, because if you want to, LeBron knows if we're ever going to have a chance to win a title, I gotta have a big man healthy. I have to.
Okay. Let me ask you both a question that I think it was Big Perk that brought this up.
Uh-huh.
I'm curious to get your take on it. The Sixers haven't won an NBA title in, oh goodness, how long has it been? It's been a while, right?
Like the 70s?
Yes, it's been. I wrote it down somewhere on this sheet, which is just completely overrun with nonsense.
Who was that? Moses Malone?
Big Mo. Rest in peace.
Yeah, I had it written down somewhere. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Many years. He goes to Philly. He wins a ring with the Sixers, breaks their drought.
Mm-hmm.
His 5th ring. Does that really kind of solidify him now in the GOAT conversation? Not that he wasn't in it already, but the argument's always, Jordan never lost at NBA Finals and all this other stuff. But I feel like, and I think Perk said that he would put him much above Jordan at that point if he went to Philly and he won a ring. I kind of am starting to fall into that camp. If he were to break their drought, win a ring in Philly, bring a championship to Philadelphia, I feel like that might put him there.
I've stopped arguing about with people about this a long time ago.
It's a complicated conversation.
But me not arguing if that happens, me not arguing with people on that wouldn't be a dismissive type of thing. It would be I can't fight with you on it. I just it goes from being dismissive to I won't fight with you on it because I don't necessarily disagree with you. When you're able to go to different places and be able to lead different franchises to titles or turn them at least into a contender, that says something. Like right now, I get, for whatever it's worth, Mike is the GOAT. I'm not, but I won't say that if LeBron finds a way to lead this team or help lead this team to a title, I won't argue with you.
You're right, Rob. It was 1983.
Oh, 83. What did I say?
Yeah,
70s?
no, but Rob was right. He said fo. Moses
yeah.
Malone. Yeah, 83.
I can't argue. I won't argue with people, Rob. I won't argue. I won't debate. I already don't do that anyway, but it'll be for different reasons now.
Yeah, for me, I am the person that can debunk all these things. You think I got 7 championships, 3 different teams, and I know I was never the leader of any of those teams, but I don't classify as championships as you being the GOAT because this is not tennis. It's not an individual sport. And so it takes a team to win championships. Now, if LeBron went to, let's say LeBron would have beat us when I was with San Antonio, he was at Cleveland, and he didn't have that. The thing about all the other teams he had were really, really good compared to that one. He took them to the final. But then it was like, okay, he was able to uplift this team, put them back. Now you go into Philly, where you got a finals MVP, you got an MVP on that team. Are you really the guy? Let's say if he doesn't go there, they could go to the championship without LeBron, if you really think about it. Or the team they have, if they're healthy, and that's that big if out there looming out there. I still don't. Is he one of the greatest? Yes. Is he the greatest? I played against Jordan, played against LeBron, and I judge guys by their weaknesses. Was there a weakness in Jordan's game? You can't name one weakness. There's a couple weaknesses in LeBron James' game. So that's why I still don't put him as my GOAT. Okay. And that's not a disrespect.
No, it's fair. And again, it's probably an unanswerable question.
It's not, for me, he's still top 5 of all time. And I know everybody's going to always go with the longevity part of it. And they're going to go with,
You dropped him to top 5.
Yeah, because, one thing that we never really talk about is like, if I said, if you had a spitting image of the greatest player alive, Michael Jordan, who is it?
A spitting image? Like somebody who played the same game
Kobe.
Jordan played? Kobe.
And so we never talk about Kobe being one of the greatest, and think about it. He did everything Mike did. I mean, everything. The only weakness Kobe had in his game was his ability to play post defense, and that's it. I ask people this question. I say, this is my debate game. If you had 2 free throws to win a game, you have Mike, Kobe, and LeBron, which guy is going to be your last pick? You know how you do that start, cut, bench.
Yeah.
You know, which one would you cut?
Who do you want
out of
taking
that?
the last 2 free throws of the?
Yeah, which one of those would you cut out of those 3? It's going to be LeBron.
Yeah, I was gonna say it'd be either Kobe or Mike. I'd want.
Yeah, and that's how I judge my players. I don't judge them what they can do or what they can't do, because once you get to that ultimate peak, the upper echelon, it comes down to your weaknesses. You know, what part of Thanos can we do to kill him? You know, and I think with LeBron, he has a couple of weaknesses in his game. But I know you're going to say the parts that he have are so much greater than the other guys' game. But I just judge guys on their weaknesses. And I think LeBron has had a couple of weaknesses in his game that nobody's ever been able to exploit.
And I do hear you. Let me step back and God forbid me play devil's advocate in this. Because
you can. That's the fun part.
Because everybody knows that Kobe's my guy. He's my favorite player ever, and I've always thought that Michael Jordan was the GOAT. But let me take a step back, because I believe when Kobe was alive, they asked him this question, and he said, "Oh, LeBron is." I remember distinctively him saying that LeBron had passed him, like LeBron was a better player than him. I forget the interview, and I forget who he was talking to. But humbly, and I don't think a lot of people thought that Kobe would say that just because of the competitor that he is. But I also think in Kobe's mind, he realized watching LeBron, I guess from a physical standpoint, just from his ability, that he realized that LeBron had passed him. So from I guess from looking back at that and you actually hearing that from the horse's mouth, do you think that's something that Kobe actually believed when he said it? Or, I mean, because I don't think somebody like him of his caliber would just say somebody's better than him, because he's an ultimate competitor. He worked harder than anybody. So if he's going to say something like that, and like I said, that's my guy. That is my guy. That's who I'm taking, whatever. But to hear him say something like that about somebody.
You need to go back and find out when he said that, because when he said that, LeBron was either a Laker or trying to be a Laker. So that was Kobe being humble.
That's a recruiting tactic, is what you're saying.
I you know, for me, knowing Kobe thought he was the best to ever fucking play the game.
Of course.
He would not say it. You know, of course he's going to play homage to MJ. But I think, you know, at the end of the day, he said that just because LeBron was either coming to the Lakers or on the Lakers, and he just wanted to, you know, because at the end of the day, Laker, bled purple and gold was Kobe. He was a Laker through and through. Never went anywhere, played there 20 plus years. So to me, you say things like that in order to keep, you know, the ship afloat. So I think,
for
you know,
context,
it
was said in 2012.
And when was that?
This was the Heat years.
Oh, it was?
This is the Heatles.
Yeah. Okay.
And the question was, when asked who he would pick as the best player in the league if he had to draft a team and removed himself from the equation.
Oh, that's the thing.
Oh, see?
He answered without hesitation, I'd pick LeBron. So there's a little context there. But, you know, I feel like the argument can't be settled. Because it'll never be settled. But for me, it's always been those 3 guys. It's always been Mike, Kobe, LeBron. Like those in any order, I think I'm pretty okay with whoever you say is the best. And I get your point, Rob. You know, you have to judge it by the person, not by the team. Would a championship in Philly cement it for him? Yeah, you're right. It's a good point. They could win the title without him. But to be a part of that, I mean, to be able to say, I've won everywhere I've gone. Now, you were supposed to win in Miami. They built that team to win. Going back to Cleveland and winning in Cleveland, I feel like that's the most special title of all the titles he won. And that's not to knock Miami or, for that matter, what he did.
But he went back home.
But he went home.
Yeah.
And he won it in one of the more remarkable comebacks in the history of modern basketball, to come back and beat the best team on the planet in the Golden State Warriors. So, you know, I feel like you'll never be able to top that title.
But I'll tell you this, boy. That Miami LeBron was something special to watch.
Well, that was different, but that was peak LeBron. That was the height of. I mean, that was Lakers Shaq. You know what I mean? Like that was the best player in the league at the height of his game.
It was It was literally watching a superhero in a jersey play.
Yeah.
It
was, dude. They were incredible. And they were supposed to win. The fact that he didn't win all 4 years he was there is almost kind of crazy.
Yeah.
He should have won every year he was there.
And I gotta give. I don't think I can give enough credit or salute D Wade enough, because for that to be your city, to be your franchise, to be Wade County, and then you have another guy come in of supreme talent and ability, and who's at the peak of his game. Every superstar has an ego. So when you start getting up to mega stars and guys who are the upper echelon and the upper crust of the league, their ego is on 1,000. So when you got another bull that comes in there, it's kind of like two bulls. You look out in nature, you can't necessarily put two bulls in the same cage. It's gonna be some problems.
But the thing that made that simple, they're really good friends.
But see, and I was getting there. But also they were really good friends.
Sorry,
and I also salute D Wade for understanding what the bigger picture was. Like, some guys will be like, dang, this is my team, blah, 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 and it would sacrifice the bigger goal. And understanding that, oh, this dude right here is different. He is on another level, and I'm going to have to take a step. I'm not in my prime anymore. I've done that, been there, done that. There's ways that I can assist him. There's ways that I can lead him, and I can tell him about some things that he has not done yet. But from a supreme ability, my best bet is to take a little bit of a back seat and let him get in his driver's seat and take us where we need to go. And that takes keeping your ego in check, even if you are friends, because friendships have been killed over ego.
Sure.
Meaning in everything. So the fact that he was able to put his ego aside as a superstar himself and say, yo, I got to let LeBron do what LeBron does. If we're going to be, we're going to be. I got to salute, and I appreciate D Wade for doing that, because they became what they became.
So here's the question. Even without taking friendship out of the equation, can LeBron take that attitude to Philly and have the same moment of clarity that you're saying Dwayne Wade had?
I think so.
You know what I mean?
I think so. I think
so too, because I think at the end of the day he wants to be considered the GOAT. And so he's going to have to, compromise and be that ultimate team player and understand that he ain't the best player on that team.
Yeah, and that's just it. His role is going to have to evolve a little bit there if they're going to win.
Yeah, he's kind of like the third or fourth best player on that team now,
Which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a crazy reality.
But he is.
And then some days he's going to be the best, of course.
Right.
But you think about Maxey, Brown, Embiid. It's crazy.
His goal, his job now, and I mean, he's been here for a minute, but especially on this team, is to take more of a mentorship role and get these guys' minds right. It's to get their mind. Even Embiid, as much of a veteran as he is, and when he's healthy, the best big man in the league and whatnot, getting with Embiid and say, hey, big fella, we got to get your body right. Even if that means you coming with me and doing we got to do whatever we can possibly do to make sure that you're the healthiest. Do you know why? Because I need you, and this city needs you if we're going to be a title contender. I know I'm here. I know JB is here. I know we got Maxey. I know we got all that. But if we're going to be what we need to be, I need your big ass to be healthy.
Your big ass.
Hey, I'm going to just say this. Did that work with him? I know he won a championship with this guy in the bubble, but after that, it kind of went spiraling the other way.
You're right.
he tried that with another guy.
But he did get one. And that's all you're really asking for right now in Philly. If he can give them one, they'll build a statue of him. They'll put him right next to They may move Rocky.
Oh, yeah. They already moved Rocky's ass. He ain't out there at the museum anymore. He's
they ain't going to move the most
somewhere.
important fictional character ever to be in Philly.
Look, they may have a meeting. Let's meet on it.
They still not gonna love him more than AI.
I think.
I don't. No, they won't.
They won't.
But
it's different.
They might. In history, you know what I mean?
Different.
Like, in 20 years, they might look back on it differently.
It's different. I think the love is different between the two. I think it'll be different. I think AI because.
Well, and LeBron, for more for the lack of a better term, is a rental. Yeah. He's there for 2 years at best. At best.
Yeah, that second year is a player option, so we'll see.
So, I mean, and now there's all this BS online of people are going to start competing for LeBron in free agency. And I'm like, can we not do this again? I'm like, he just signed. Like, let's just get through this season. We'll worry about that crap next year.
Yeah.
Stupid. All right, we got a couple other quick things to do, and then we're going to get to big shot game and all this stuff. One last thing on Philly, and this is my question to you guys. Rob, specifically to you. We've talked offensively how we think the team looks and can be. How do you think this team will be defensively? Because I haven't heard a lot of people talk about it.
There's only one player on there that can play defense. And he just got there. Embiid just, even though Embiid, he's just a big body, he just puts his arms up. LeBron can guard you at the last 5 minutes of the game. Maxey can be a good defender. V.J. is a good defender, but but here's the thing: is nowadays you need a team defense, and so it's going to be really interesting on their scheme and how they work. So, if I'm judging them defensively right now, if I had to give them a grade, this is like a C- right now from what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things that can improve. Defense is effort. We've said that numerous times. Defense is a want to, and I think. As much as we talk about them offensively, they know that they're going to have to defend because now when you talk about 34 nationally televised games, you become the hunted now.
Oh, big time.
Everybody is now hunting for you, and everybody wants.
You think they're going to get that many games?
They've gotten it.
Oh, they're gonna.
Yeah, said. Yeah,
they announced it.
Yeah, they announced that. That's why they were waiting on LeBron to decide.
Yeah.
So they got 34 national games.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Almost close to double than what they had last season.
Who has the most? San Antonio?
Well, that's the maximum allowed is 34 national TV games.
So it's probably them and then San Antonio after.
Probably them. Maybe OKC?
Yeah, probably
Maybe
right under there after. But I wouldn't be surprised if Philly has the most.
Yeah, when they say I don't like if it's on Prime, I don't count that as national televised.
Yeah, I mean it is.
If it ain't on NBC, I don't count it.
Prime, but all them,
Yeah.
but Prime and those subscriptions don't do no BS games.
Mm-hmm.
They just because that's money. So the NBA, they spending money. So those games, if we're on broadcast those games, we want it to be something.
Okay.
We ain't trying to have the Pelicans in Charlotte.
They don't.
I just had to pick two teams.
Yeah,
that's all. My bad.
Yeah.
Ain't no smoke. My bad. There wasn't no smoke to Pelican fans or Hornet fans.
There ain't no Pelican fans to catch to come back at you.
They are. They down there in the boot.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Maybe
I don't think there's many. Charlotte fans might get pissed at you. They had a halfway decent year. But who knows? Last thing here on the topic of LeBron, his little buddy Draymond Green. Everyone's like, "What's Draymond gonna do?"
Go back.
Draymond's gonna go. No, Draymond signed his effectively he signed his option. 1 year, $27.7 million. Gonna return to the Warriors for next season.
He wasn't going nowhere else.
Nah, I didn't think so either. Now here's the funniest one. Polymarket has Steph Curry's odds of leaving the Warriors up to 7% now, and apparently that's a high number.
Hey, let me just say this. If
I don't think he ever leaves.
LeBron went to Cleveland, I guarantee you Draymond would have went to Cleveland. It just ain't no room for Draymond in Philly. There's no room for him on that team.
You think he would have gone to Cleveland?
Now, yes.
Really? Okay.
I think he really does. I think he really would have loved the opportunity to.
That would have made that Cleveland team super crowded, though. You would have had to figure some stuff out to make.
No, because you think about it, Cleveland just lost. They lost Wade. They gonna lose Strus. Their bench was kind of depleted.
Oh, I don't know if you would want to come off the bench though. You'd have to figure some stuff out.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's a moot point. He re-signed with the Warriors. I think we all kind of thought he would.
Yeah, I mean,
we talked about KCP. He's headed to Philly on a 1 year, $3.9 million deal. Agreed to a buyout with the Grizzlies. So he can go play with that super squad. So we'll see what KCP's got left in the tank. Pistons stars are all still at a standstill.
This is
Still
crazy.
Just nuts. Jalen Duren reportedly wants a 5-year, $287 million max contract. He's 22 years old. He was obviously a big piece of that.
Golly, he's only 22.
Yeah, and then Peyton Watson reportedly considering they're both considering accepting their qualified offers to just play this year. And then hit unrestricted free agency next season.
At 22,
Yeah,
boy. I forgot I knew he was really young, but 20, Jesus.
Yeah. So it's just God, I don't know. Like, I feel like if Detroit doesn't figure this out, they're just kind of kicking the can down the road. And then you got much, much bigger problems next offseason. Mm-hmm. Much bigger problems because he's going to take the biggest, fattest number he can get, and he's going to walk. Mm-hmm. And you're going to be like, okay.
Hell, I would have loved for the Lakers to wait. I would have rather have Duren than walk with Kessler. But
come on now. The cream team.
You know, I don't mind
something.
Walker Kessler. I just don't appreciate everything they gave up to get him.
Right. Well, I don't mind him, but my thing is, I know they want. They obviously want the big man who can shoot the ball, and I get it. And he can run the floor. He can block shots. I just think Jalen Duren is a force, and he's just gonna get better defensively, rebounding the ball. He is a force that Walker Kessler is not. And I just don't think you have guys like that growing on trees and are that young. He ain't nowhere near his prime yet. So, and I know Kessler's 24, so he's not in his prime either.
No, he's still young.
But I don't know. It's a moot point. It ain't. It is what it is now.
Yeah, well, again, it looks like he's going to take a qualifying offer and just play out the year, and then it's all hands on
Because what did they
deck.
originally offer him?
Oh, it was not anything close to what he was looking for.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the original offer was, but it certainly was not the 5-year $287. It was
You think
significantly
it
less.
seems to me they don't want to put themselves in the same position that the Celtics did with the Jalen and JT. You know, we got two young superstars. We both gave them the max, and can we really have any flexibility and mobility with that, you know, that apron and all that kind of stuff? So they had that position there. It's like, shit, what do we do? Oh, it's almost like a Kobe Shaq thing too. Like, do we give our big all this money? Because bigs aren't really, you know, loved like they love the little guys. So he's just in a bad position and a good position at the same time.
Yeah. I think after this season, I think if they can't come to an agreement, that's going to sour that relationship if it's not already soured.
Yeah. The East, by the way, looking a little more crowded than maybe it did last year after arguably the craziest free agency I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Knicks, obviously defending champs. Sixers, we talked about, LeBron and JB and that whole squad. The Heat get Giannis. Tyrese Halliburton is back in Indiana.
You know how much of an afterthought that is now?
I know.
It feels like it.
It
really does feel like an afterthought.
Well, I thought that was going to be the biggest story of the offseason, and we were like, okay, screw it. Moving on.
Yeah.
Tyrese Halliburton returns. Mm-hmm. He's healthy. Pistons, we just talked about, coming off a 60-win season. Celtics get Jason Tatum back at full health. Cavs are going to have Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. Paolo Banchero's Magic. Jalen Johnson and the Hawks. The Raptors could be possibly locking up Kawhi Leonard, regardless of how that shakes out. And that's completely ignoring the upside of the Washington Wizards, who have Trae Young, Anthony Davis, and the number one pick of the draft.
I'll be honest with you.
So all of a sudden, you look at the East and you're like, well, shit.
Cleveland will be right there, but as long as they got James Harden, they ain't finna do nothing.
Oh, what are you saying, 6?
Yeah,
5 or 6 seed.
Okay.
You think about just 2 years ago, you would have known one seed.
Yeah.
And your ass been falling. And I'm free, falling.
It's not. As long as they got James Harden dribbling the air out the ball, it's not.
It's going to be a continued issue.
It's just not going. It's not going to happen. They just don't have it. And I know Donovan. You know, congrats to Donovan getting his money. I also need him to be a lot more aggressive than what he's been, and more consistent than what he's been. We know how dynamic of a scorer he can be, but there are times where he just flat out disappears at times. And so more money comes with, in this sense, more problems. You got a bigger target on your back now, brother. So you got to be a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more consistent. He's a hell of a player, a bona fide player, but I need a little bit more consistency out of him.
Yeah. But East looks good. East should be fun this year. And not just the.
Hey, I'm a little disappointed in you right now.
Who, me?
No, at Rob.
What did I do?
You didn't mention the Hawks.
I did. I said Jalen Johnson and the Hawks.
Yeah, he did say.
Oh, okay.
They're in there. Now, and again, the Hawks, they were the 6th
I think they're gonna be better. They can be one of those teams that's gonna be a 3-4 team because they're gonna
3-4.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think they're young and they learning still. You know, I think they're gonna catch a lot of people by surprise because of their youth, man.
I think,
and you think about defensively, that's probably the best defensive team in the league without a freaking shot blocker.
Yeah, they're gonna be.
They got a shot block, but not one that that you fear. You know what I mean?
Right now, I probably got them sitting around 5 or 6.
That's where they were last year, the 6th seed.
I just
they
think
could have easily been the 5.
It's not that they haven't gotten better. I just think there are other teams in the league who got better as well.
Yeah, but
it's just what it is.
The East got a lot of people swinging over from the West this past year.
Yeah.
So
oh, but like I don't like, to me, I think Miami is a 5, 6 seed, 6, 7 seed.
They got to feel that team.
And then you got Orlando. I'm really interested to see how Orlando turns up. You know, they one of those teams you don't know what you're going to get, like a box of chocolates. And so, and then I want to know what Boston's going to be like with Jalen Brown, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
And I think, you know, it's really going to be interesting. You think about last year without JT, what Jalen Brown put the Celtics. Mm-hmm. And everybody's going to give JT an out by saying, well, every other team got better, you know, so, but no, will he be able to carry the team like JB did and be able to do what he did? So that's one of the most intriguing things to me in the East is what the Celtics are going to be able to do since they got rid of JB.
It's pretty funny how that storyline changed, though, isn't it? Mm-hmm. It was can JB do it without Tatum? And now the storyline is can Tatum do it without JB? It's like that storyline's completely turned on its ear.
Yeah,
JB showed you he could.
Right.
Now, JT, there's a lot of pressure on you now.
Best show up for the dance now.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure.
Let me give you the craziest stat I saw this week, and then we'll do Big Shot of the Week, and then we're going to play a quick round of rapid fire, and we're going to call it a show. Craziest stat of the week. University of Miami football paid Darian Mensah, the former Duke quarterback, about $6.5 million in NIL money to come play for the U this year. They needed a quarterback. They got one in the portal. If you add up the money, Darian Mensah is going to make more than LeBron James, Caitlin Clark, and Shohei Ohtani combined this next season. That's insane.
Oh,
LeBron's going to make 3.8. Shohei's entire salary is deferred.
Yeah.
So he makes $2 million. Caitlin Clark's base salary is $585,000.
This is such a weird statistic.
That's so odd. Now they're going to make mountains more than Darian Mensah probably off the field, but the on-court, on-field salary, if you will, Darian Mensah is going to make more than all three of them put together.
Yeah.
Which is dumb.
How much is he going to make?
Darian Mensah can make 6.5 is the reported.
Which is the most he'll see. At least
more than likely. I mean, unless he takes Miami to a national title and puts the whole thing on his back and is a Heisman conversation, then aside from that, I don't know if he's going to make 6.5 again anytime soon.
Right. It's such a weird.
But again, it's a wild stat.
It's a wild
stat. I had to
stat.
bring
It's
it
a
to the
weird
show
stat,
because it almost makes no sense. And it's hard for me to wrap my brain around the fact that Caitlin Clark only makes $585,000.
Hey man, the W got to make more money.
Oh goodness!
For the longest, they were in debt. Well, they were losing money.
Yeah, they got to fix that, man.
Well, it's the part of their growth. They just got to keep growing.
Lee's got to grow.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you what I'm not with though.
What are you not with?
I'm not with this whole. A lot of people calling the NBA the MNBA now.
What?
There is a movement of people, the way they call the WNBA.
Oh, come on.
They are now trying to call the NBA the MNBA.
Stop it.
Take your ass in the house.
Stop.
I'm not for it. I'm not doing it. You might as well go ahead and try to put that to rest. Now, you'll hear a lot of your WNBA analysts and people who are really big on the W, they are now calling the NBA the MNBA. So I'm just saying, I'm just bringing that up just in case you hear it and you remember that I brought this up because you'll see it.
when you're triggered by it, just remember Harper was the one.
I'm just saying, I'm trying to get you prepared, because you'll bring it up and be like, what is this MNBA that all these people are talking about? And we talked about this last week. That's
like when the WWF went to the WWE. I'm like, it took me for like 4 years to be like, and I still don't like the WWE. I still like the WWF.
Yeah.
Oh no, I still call it WWF. I grew because we grew up on it. Yeah. The best T-shirt on the internet, by the way, is because it's the World Wildlife Foundation that apparently was big on them changing their name.
Right.
So the best T-shirt on the internet still says WWF, and it's a panda hitting a guy with a chair. It's like, it's perfect. There you go. The World Wildlife Foundation.
And mine's like, we got the F out.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. No, that's right. That's right. All right, this is a Big Shot of the Week, and then we'll play Rapid Fire because people want Rapid Fire back. Big Shot of the Week is going to go to North Texas firefighter Jason Horn. Here's why. He was out on a family boat on the 4th of July. He noticed a pontoon boat had capsized on Alvarado Lake. There were 3 kids trapped under the boat, and he did what firefighters do. Dude, no uniform, no gear, Didn't think about it. Jumped in the water, pulled all the kids out, got them up to safety. Not on a dispatch call, but pulled them out from underneath the hull of the boat and saved all 3 of them. Just because he was, I don't know, second nature for a firefighter, I guess.
Yeah.
But Jason Horn, big shot of the week. That's dope. Good for you.
Yes, big shot.
Good for you, man.
I love it when people risk their lives to save another life. So, yeah, big ups to him. Big shout out.
It is crazy to me how automatic it is for, like, cops, firefighters, EMTs, like, first responders. It's like, hardwired into them. Like, there's not even a minute of hesitation. It's just, like, right in. And
yeah, they're already putting people before themselves already by
that's the
joining
job,
up.
I guess.
So,
but, man, dude, unbelievable. Good job. All right, so anytime I put it on social media, I will occasionally throw out hey, what game should we play this week? The 3 that always come back are going to be Black Crime or White Crime, Walmart or Waffle House, and Rapid Fire. Those are the 3 I get all the time. Now, we've recently played the first 2, so we will throw it back to Rapid Fire because people just love Rapid Fire. So you know how it works. I give you each 60 seconds. I hit you with as many general knowledge trivia questions as possible, and winner take all. Robert Horry, it is your show. I would allow you to accept the coin toss here. You want to go first, or you care to defer?
I went first last time, so I'm going to let Harp go first.
He's deferring. All right, Brandon Harper. We're going to put 60 seconds on the clock. We're going to hit you with some questions. We're going to see how you do. You ready?
Nope.
Okay, good. Here we go. Canberra is the capital of what country?
Canberra? The heck if I know?
Australia. What iconic director made the films Jaws and E.T.?
That's not Spielberg, is it?
It is Steven Spielberg. What MLB team has won the most World Series titles?
Yankees.
Correct. True or false, the small intestine is the largest organ in the human body?
True.
False.
Oh, well, duh,
Your
small.
Skin.
Oh, skin, that's
what
right.
band sang the song Bohemian Rhapsody?
I forget. I forget the name.
Queen.
Queen.
In golf, what term means one stroke under par?
One stroke on the birdie.
Correct. What country gifted the Statue of Liberty to the United States?
England.
France.
France.
What planet, the planet Mars, is known by what nickname?
The Lost Planet.
The Red Planet.
Red Planet.
I knew this was going to go. I think I only got 3 or 4.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, you got Spielberg, you got the Yankees, and you got Birdie.
3.
You got 3.
I don't know why I forgot Queen did Bohemian
Queen's
Rhapsody.
Bohemian
I
Rhapsody.
couldn't think of the dude's name. All I knew was the cutoff shirt and the guy plays.
I should have
Freddie
known
Mercury.
that.
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah,
Freddie
Freddie Mercury. That first one, you said Australia. I don't know why. I guess Sydney is not the capital of Australia.
I guess not.
I don't know how.
I
Okay.
guess not. So, all right, Rob.
That was bad.
You got to beat 3 to take round 1. Load them up, and here we go. What NFL quarterback has the most career passing yards?
Brady.
Yes, correct. Who played the Joker and won an Academy Award for The Dark Knight?
I don't know.
Heath Ledger.
Rest in peace.
How many Grand Slam tennis tournaments are there each year?
3.
4. What Disney movie features a snowman named Olaf?
Frozen.
Correct. True or false, Brazil has won the most FIFA World Cups?
False.
True. What's the longest river in the world?
Now.
Correct. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
A bunch of white men.
Correct. No, it's Thomas Jefferson. What's the tallest mountain in the world?
Everest.
Correct. In hockey, what's it called when a player scores 3 goals in a game?
Hat trick.
Correct. What ancient wonder is located in Giza?
The pyramid.
It was the pyramid.
He got
after the
5.
buzzer, but you still got 5.
Dang.
You got after the buzzer.
I thought I had you on the ropes.
Yeah, there's
boy.
4 Grand Slam tennis each year. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger. Brazil
Red.
has won the most, and Thomas Jefferson was one of the many white people.
Yeah, I'd probably given him that one.
Bunch of white men.
5.5. I'll
probably
give you
giving him that one.
5.5. I'll give you 5.5
I ain't gonna lie
on
to you.
that one.
John Hancock.
Get your head. Well, he signed that shit. I'm like, you didn't even have a hand in this. Get out of here. All right, Rob, round 2.
Okay.
You get to go first. You get to set the bar, so we'll pick it up where we left off. Load him up, and here we go. What golfer has the most career major championships?
Tiger?
Oh, Jack Nicklaus.
Nicklaus.
What
Yeah.
ocean is the world's largest?
Atlantic?
The Pacific. What TV show is set in the fictional town of Springfield?
Simpsons.
Correct. How many bones are in the adult human body?
Oh, fuck. Was it 32?
206.
God.
Tyreek Hill shares a nickname with what fastest land mammal?
Cheetah.
Correct. What streaming service produced Stranger Things?
Netflix.
Correct. What NBA team has won the most championships in league history?
Celtics.
Correct. Who played Jack in the movie Titanic?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Correct. What U.S.
LDC.
state is known as the Keystone State?
Damn it.
You know what? Out of all that, he still got 5.
He still did.
I think it's Wyoming that's Keystone.
It is Pennsylvania.
Oh, I was wrong too.
Keystone.
My bad.
So you're -1 going.
I
into
am,
the next
right?
round. You
I'm
owe me
already
a
in the
point.
hole.
You owe me a point. 206 bones in the human body.
man said
I don't know why I was
That
thinking
man
like,
said
32.
32.
I was like,
I
what
think
am
you
I
got
thinking
32
about?
bones in your hand. Like, what are you talking
know.
about? Yeah. The Pacific is the world's largest ocean.
Yeah.
Jack Nicklaus still owns the title for most major
And
championships.
it looks like
as well.
he'll stay that way.
All right, Harper. You got to beat 5 to stay in this thing. Otherwise,
know,
it's a
don't rub
wrap
it
for
in.
Robert Horry. Load him up.
Lord.
Here we go. What is the name of the wizarding school in Harry Potter?
Oh, I don't even read that no more. I forget.
Hogwarts.
Hogwarts.
What continent is Egypt located on?
Africa.
Correct. What game show asks contestants to come on down?
Price is Right.
Correct. What NFL coach has the most career playoff wins?
Bill Belichick.
Correct. What year did World War II end?
I don't know. 1940?
1945.
God dang it!
What college football conference did Miami leave to join the ACC?
It wasn't the SEC.
No, this is the Big East.
Big East.
What color jersey does the Tour de France leader wear?
Red.
Yellow.
Yellow.
No, I got 3.
You got 3.
Piss poor at this game.
That
today.
was not a good show.
It was
that
not.
was just not a good show.
I got the same amount I did the first round.
Hogwarts. I thought maybe you would have seen at least one of the
But
movies. You know what I mean?
It slipped my.
They made
it,
8 of them.
It slipped my mind. It
okay,
literally
yeah.
slipped my mind.
There's like 3 theme parks.
And I got
dedicated
people
to it.
that are listening to this show yelling at me right now because I at least couldn't get that one.
I almost slapped you with this show sheet
I
if you wouldn't have
get it.
gotten the prices
I
right.
get it.
You were
Yeah.
struggling on the
When
prices
you said,
right. Rob and I were both like,
I can't remember the last time I watched The Price is Right.
John Kincaid was just on it like
You're
2
right.
weeks ago.
Price is wrong, Bob.
The price is wrong, bitch. It almost was, but
was bad.
congrats, Rob.
I felt like Rob got the easier questions this go around.
Because
I knew pretty much all of his.
I knew pretty much all of yours.
Well, it works like that. I
So
get
blame
it.
Rob. He's the one that picked the order this week. If he would have flipped it, you guys would have had a better game. Hashtag blame Robert Horry. All right, let's do a real
like
quick.
my wife.
Oh God. No, trust me, dude. I'm in that boat 100%. Somehow everything is my fault. I don't know how that happened. She got scratched by a cat the other night. That was my fault. I'm like,
So Candace is officially a grandmother. So Gabrielle had a little boy. So big ups to Gabrielle.
congratulations! Hey,
Yeah.
congratulations.
Gabrielle and Andrew had a little baby boy, 6
that's
pounds,
awesome.
6 ounces. His name is Weston
Love it.
James Chase. So welcome to this world. And so I have already put in my order for him to call me OG.
That's what he's gonna call you, OG.
OG.
Original grandpa?
Original grand. Yeah. Last second show title winner right there. Original grandpa.
My whole point was to get Cade, my grandson, to call me that, but it's Paw Paw. I'm like, I don't want to be called Paw Paw.
Why not? What the hell's wrong with Pawpaw?
I just want to be called OG. Because it's the funny part, because when you see current players, they don't know who you are. They just know you played. They just call you, what's up, OG?
You said, hold on, wait.
True.
You said she had a girl?
Boy. A little boy.
Okay, I was finna say that would be better coming from a boy than it probably would a girl.
Yeah. If it was a girl, I was just calling Rob. Just say Uncle Rob.
Uncle Rob. Grandpa Rob. No, if he's calling you OG, he's got to dap you up every time he sees you, too.
Yeah, because I'm calling Wild Wild. I'm calling Wild Wild West. What's up, Wild Wild West?
Well, he said, what's up, OG? He did 2 years old. He's gonna be dapping you up, giving you the shoulder hug.
It's the Wild Wild West. Every time I walk in the house, it's the Wild Wild West.